Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Wednesday, 27th November 2024. Uh, Today we will discuss about what happened yesterday and what will happen today. And furthermore, today's burning topic is will FIIs return to India? Please note, I am not a SEBI registered advisor, and whatever my thinking here is entirely my own analysis. So this is a pre-market commentary for today. So on for 38 sessions, FIs continue to sell, and there was a lot of fear that FIs now will continue to sell more, and the doomsayers were talking about Nifty hitting 21,000 and below 21,000. But on Friday, the smart money, sensing that the mood is turning, they went in for the kill and bought heavily, but the FIs still did not buy. On Monday, they went, the MSCI rebalancing was there, and FIs bought heavily, but that was attributed essentially to passive funds buying the, as per the MSCI index, with HDFC Bank really getting bulk of the money. So they thought it's a one-day wonder. And yesterday, again, people expected the market to crash and go to lower levels to 23,800 at the minimum. So lots of puts were written around, lots of puts were bought at the 23,800 strike price. And now, at the end of the day, it was a pleasant surprise to lots of bulls that the FIs actually came in and bought. So that was a strange thing for a lot of people. But personally, I've been always advocating that the way US markets are going, and I expect a parabola there. And if we get a parabola in US, I'm sure we will get some of it here. And FIs or no FIs, I think we will do well. So yesterday, lots of stocks did very well. Sectors did very well, and they were very stable. Nifty oscillated between positive and negative, and finally closed slightly in the red. Bank Nifty closed in the green. So small cap did very well, micro cap did very well. Nifty IT hit a record high, and that has spilled over to the US markets. So today again, you can expect some action in Nifty IT. FMCG, after a long time, advanced, basically led by Lever, Colgate, Balrampur Chini. And metals also did well yesterday. So auto snapped 2 sessions of gains. Bajaj Auto and M&M led the losses. I would like to do a weekend session, especially on the autos, where I talk about if you get tomorrow's newspaper today, yet you will make losses, is what one old broker told me in 1990s, in the early 1990s. Now, what does that mean? We will talk about it this weekend, especially on autos. Nifty Pharma also, did not so good. Biocon did very well. Lupin and Ipca Labs led the losses. In Nifty Energy closed lower. Nifty Energy closed lower, basically led by Adani Green. Adani stocks have again come into focus on the negative side because the rating agencies are downgrading Adani. So that will be a side show. I don't think Adani factor will affect the market as it did last Thursday. Realty closed after 6 sessions. It closed flat. Now, a true blue bull market is what's happening in the US markets. Dow Jones, which was down by more than 300 points, I think close to 300 points, turned around and went up and closed about 125 points. S&P did very well. NASDAQ did very well. But when the US market opened, it was Dow which was leading it to the downside. The reason being that some of the Medicare stocks there did poorly, and Dow is not a market cap weighted, so you have a singular weight which will dictate 3M or P&G or any healthcare stock and move the Dow disproportionately. So therefore, when the Europe closed, Dow was still under pressure, so they all closed slightly in the negative. Commodities, oil has come down significantly because there is a ceasefire between Hezbollah and Israel. And I think, though Israel talks of we'll concentrate on Iran, but I think that is just rhetoric as of now. The oil market is telling us that it is not so. Precious metals also sold off, primarily because you see, when peace is returning, precious metals generally give way. Gold, for instance, acts both as a risk on and risk off commodity. So right now it is on risk off. Silver also did not do too well. What did FIs and DIs do? As I said, FIs were pleasant surprise, 1157 crores, not big, but still a start, which the bulls will latch on to. We have to see whether this is just a 2-day wonder or it is a trend. If there is about 5 or 6 days continuous FI buying, then I would say it's a trend. Gift Nifty is opening a little bit higher, is what it says. I don't know whether that's how it will work. Now, Jeffries has come up with a strategy, India strategy, and they have talked to the Maharashtra Deputy CM and the Joint Secretary in Maharashtra. They are talking about 1 trillion GDP, that's doubling the state GDP to 1 trillion during this decade. So basically, the government of Maharashtra is looking at macros, and they're looking at big numbers. So therefore, they believe that India strategy, as per the strategy note, that Maharashtra will do well. As Maharashtra goes, so does India as far as the manufacturing and the economic scenario is concerned. So they also talk of India going towards manufacturing, and so that's a very bullish note coming from Jeffries. Now, yesterday another interesting thing happened about SoftBank group founder Masai Oshi's son is in India. He's supposed to meet the Prime Minister today, but yesterday he had a meeting with the Reliance chairman Mukesh Ambani and discussed AI opportunities. I've been saying that there are sometimes there is an opportunity staring at in our face. I strongly believe that Reliance is that opportunity. Today is one of the most hated stocks, but Reliance always bounces back when it is the most hated. One can't say when it will bounce back, but in my opinion, it is a deep value stock. Incidentally, we own Reliance, so that is the disclosure here, and we have owned it across all our portfolios. So please keep that in mind. I'm not recommending anything to buy or sell, but that is what I think about Reliance. Reliance never lets an investor down for too long. So right now it has let the speculators down, and speculators have become very, let's say, aggressive on the short side. It is a matter of time. Just watch this space. Today, what we can watch is M&M, Siemens, Hyundai, LTI, Mindtree, and Indian Overseas Bank. On the positive side, Prestige Estate has been downgraded to underweight from overweight by some foreign brokerages. So that is the negative part. I'm very bullish on auto, and I will, at least for the short term, because of some huge numbers which are coming out, and that we will discuss in the weekend. Whatever weekend we will discuss that. So that is as far as the market is concerned. Today, as usual, we'll go long. We'll buy on decline, and we'll buy the shares which we always buy, the blue chips for day trading. We continue to buy for our investment account stocks like Reliance. We bought in Biocon yesterday further, and we are generally bullish at least till Pongal. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.